At this hour, I'm Christina Aguayo in Dallas, and here are your top stories. Former President Bill Clinton raising some eyebrows after hitting the campaign trail for Kamala Harris and suggesting that Laken Riley would still be alive if the border was properly secured.
A young woman who'd been killed by an immigrant. Yeah, well, if they'd all been properly vetted, that probably wouldn't have happened.
However, CBP previously said that people crossing the border are vetted. The alleged killer was paroled and released back in 2022 after coming into the country near El Paso, Texas. In addition, Clinton appeared to say that Riley's murder could have been avoided if Congress was able to pass a border bill. The bill failed earlier this year, long after the Venezuelan migrant came into the country and allegedly killed Riley, all happening during the Biden-Harris administration. Texas National Guard troopers encountered a large group of illegal migrants who were on private property in Maverick County, Texas. Of the migrants apprehended, 23 were unaccompanied children, 16 boys and 7 girls. In addition, among the group were 22 special interest migrants from Egypt and Turkey, meaning nearly 24 migrants who have a nexus to terrorism were caught trying to cross into the country via the southern border. Governor Greg Abbott launched Operation Lone Star to combat illegal migrants from crossing into the country and curb the amount of fentanyl being trafficked through the Texas-Mexico border. The city of Hanson, Massachusetts has issued a cease and desist letter to a resident who is projecting a Trump 2024 sign on the town's water tower from their own property. A town administrator says the sign goes against their rules, which they are against any type of political statement on town property, and they say it misleads the public into believing the pro-Trump sign is sanctioned or condoned by the town. Town officials are trying to combat the projection with floodlights without much success, and they are issuing a $100 fine per day. However, residents want the sign to remain, so they've started a Give, Send, Go page to help pay the fine so the sign can stay up through the election. President Donald Trump back in the state of Pennsylvania, where he held a town hall in the battleground state.
My son was killed August 6, 2011 with 29 other men. It was the biggest loss of life in the Iraq and Afghan war. To this day, we still haven't gotten any answers. I'm begging you. We would like a congressional hearing.
The first week, we will set up a commission. We're going to find out, because so many people in your same position, they want to know what happened. Why did it happen to their son or daughter?
But things took a turn when 2 people fainted from the heat. Trump ordered the doors open to cool the venue down, then spent time listening to music with his supporters. Vice presidential candidate J.D. Vance took a trip to Minneapolis and visited the 3rd Precinct Police Station, the same one that was burned to the ground during the BLM riots of 2020. Vance giving a powerful speech highlighting the actions of Tim Walz during those riots.
What was Governor Tim Walz doing to keep these officers safe and to bring order to the city of Minneapolis? The answer was absolutely nothing. They describe being left for dead by the person who wants to be the Vice President of the United States, and then a president who then bails out some of those same rioters and looters out of prison.
According to an investigation by Dr. Stefan Weber, a famed Austrian plagiarism hunter, Kamala Harris allegedly plagiarized at least 12 sections of her criminal justice book, Smart on Crime. The investigation revealing that Kamala even lifted material from Wikipedia and is showing the proof of the findings. Christopher Rufo posting the investigation, saying he independently confirmed multiple violations, which are comparable in severity to the plagiarism found in former Harvard President Claudine Gay's doctoral thesis. In the post made to X, Rufo shows different examples, such as a passage where Harris talks about high school graduation rates, then shows where she lifted verbatim language from an uncited AP NBC News report. In another section of the book, Harris, without proper attribution, allegedly reproduced extensive sections from a John Jay College of Criminal Justice press release. The post claims that she and her co-author passed off the language as their own, copying multiple paragraphs virtually verbatim. Donald Trump has opened up his largest betting lead since Joe Biden dropped out of the presidential race. According to the political betting platform Polymarket, the former president now leads in every swing state except Nevada, as bettors are becoming more confident that Trump will win the election. So much so that he holds a nearly double-digit lead overall. A Fabrizio McLaughlin poll has Trump leading in every swing state, with pollster Nate Silver showing that Trump has made gains in every swing state other than Georgia in the past week. The momentum raises possibility of a landslide victory for Trump. That's what you need to know at this hour. In Dallas, Christina Aguayo, Salem News Channel.